All right, it is 60 minutes of fun in the garage. It is a Monday fun day. We're gonna get good all body workout today. And we're gonna start off with a little warm up, a few plyometrics, get into our 4 circuits, 3 rounds of each, and then followed by our finisher, get you on with the day. So let's, without further ado, let's get going. We are going to start up on the ground doing a few egg rolls. All right, so here we go. On the floor. We're going to warm this up. So remember, an egg roll, we want to get on the floor. We want to put our hands on our knees, we're going to tighten our belly, curl our back, and just let momentum take us from our shoulder blades right back up to the tailbone. Just nice and easy. Make sure you're on a nice soft surface. Good. All right, so rocking chair, give me about 10 rolls. To the left shoulder blade, a little bit to the right. You really want to keep it really tight, okay? So we want to roll smoothly. All right, there you go, good. A couple more. Tighten it up, kind of hang on those knees. Learn to brace. And good. And from here, we're going to do some get-ups. All right, so what I want to do is, whatever knee is up, that hand is up. Your other knee, your other hand is your tripod. You got to roll to it, right? And then you can either extend, go into a glute bridge off of your elbow, right? Or you can get up on your hand and extend out, right? Squeeze that butt, drop your tailbone, go back to your forearm, and then slow roll to the ground. So either go to your forearm or go all the way up to your hand. Okay, you're gonna give me 3 per side. Up, extend, back down. Up, extend. Remember, you can just go right to your forearm and just pop your hip up, push through that leg, and back down, and then switch to the other side. Make sure as you go through it, sort of robotically. So you want to stop at each station, lower, right? Activate that stomach, get that body to all work together. Remember, don't just try to rip through it, right? Each stage has a stop, right? Up. I'll give you another 10, 20 seconds to finish it off. And then from here, you're going to go to all fours, bring your forearms to the floor. So you're in a quadruped position. You're going to take your leg and you're going to drive that heel up. Right, we're going to stretch the hip flexors and activate your glute. Push up all the way until your glute can't flex anymore, and then drop it back down. Let's give me 3 per side. Stand up. Make sure you're balancing on your arms and that one knee equally, right? Don't lean to one side. 3 on each side. Up. Good. From here, stay on the ground. We're doing adductor rock. So you're going to want a pad or something for your knee, right? You're going to kick one foot out so that toe is parallel to that knee, right? And you're going to walk your hands out so that you are in a tabletop position. My back is nice and flat, legs kicked out, and I'm just going to push my butt back to the heels. All right, so I'm just going to rock. As I push my butt back, I should feel my groin stretch out. Okay, so just nice and easy. Just rock it back. Feel that tug through the groin. Try not to curl your back, right? As you push that hip back, your groin starts to tension up. Tension, as it tenses, your spine may start to curl because it's compensated. Right, so try to keep that back straight as you push back. Give me 5 per side, and then switch her up. Feel one side is just a lot tighter than the other. Just think about keeping those arms straight. All right, and from here, you're gonna do a gas pedal, and then from a gas pedal, we're gonna go into a Spider-Man. So we're gonna go into a sort of downward dog position. You're gonna give me a couple gas pedals where we just push our heels to the floor, right? We're gonna stretch out those calves, back and forth just a little, and then you're gonna kick one foot up in front, drop that knee, push that hip forward, and give me a nice little rotation. Come back out into gas pedals, couple gas pedals, right? And then other leg up. Drop that knee and open. Let's give me 2 to 3 per side, okay? Always throw a few gas pedals in there. Right, stretch it out. Stop. Good. When you're done with that, stand up and you're gonna do some leg swings. So find something that you can hang on to. You're just gonna swing out those legs. Give me 10 swings. All right, stretch out that hip flexor. Try to get that hamstring. Side. Let's do some cross-legged swings, across the body. Again, 5 to 10 swings. All right, we should start feeling a little bit better through that hip capsule. All right, finish those up. We're gonna do a little side to side with an arm swing up and over the head. So we can go side to side, just kind of raise the arms, let them swing. You want the shoulders to relax, not be tense raising your hands. So you want that nice swing, right? Get that momentum, loosen those shoulders. One more back and forth. And now we're gonna go into a little jog. So you're just gonna kind of jog it forward and then just easy jog back, depending on how much room you have. Just nice and easy. All right. Get those feet behind you as you pull back. One more forward, one more back. All right. And now we're gonna go a little side step. So you're gonna go 2 skips or 2 steps, angle, and then pivot, angle, pivot. And then you do it backwards. Pivot, open the hip, pivot, open the hip, and pivot, all right? So it's like a 2-step dance, all right? Open, open, one more out back. Open, skip. Gotta get that. Good. All right, you got 10 jumping jacks. It's kind of easy, just almost like hopping in place. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're gonna do some snap downs, all right? So that's again, arms are up, good, stay nice and tall, up on the balls of the feet. You're gonna hammer those hands down. Get in that ready position. You're gonna have that, you know, just about a quarter position, right? Give me 5 of those with a jump. So you're gonna drop right in this position, jump, and then land in the same position that you came down on, okay? Here we go. Up tall, ready to drop, jump, land. Good save. Up tall, drop, jump. Use those arms. Up tall, drop, jump, land. 2 more. Up tall, drop, jump, land. 1 more. Up tall, drop, jump, and land. Good. All right. Quick warm up. We're going to go into our first strength circuit. It's going to be a deadlift. Love the deadlifts. Work those hips. So grab whatever weights you can. If you have them, you can always do body weight. So we're going to do deadlifts, straight deadlifts for 20 seconds. So again, that's where we just hinge. You just put the butt back, like you're going to put down 2 bags carefully, right? Just like little deadlifts. You can get a little bit lower if you want. 20 seconds. And then for the last 40 seconds of the minute, you're going to do a row, stand, and a curl. Stand. So it's deadlift, right? I'm sorry. Whoop. Start with a row, deadlift, and then a curl for the last 40 seconds of each round. Then we're going to put those weights down. Our second exercise is a skip to base turn. Okay, so you're going to skip across the floor. Next, easy skip. Get to the end of where you're in your space. Base turn, back to skip. All right, we'll get to the end, and it's a base turn. It's like you're doing a little chubby checker, little twist. Right, you're turning that lower body. Upper body's always facing forward, so you're just turning the lower half, like you're skiing. Like you're going hitting the moguls. Okay, and then our last thing is a bird dog hip opener. So it's a little mobility drill. You're gonna get on all fours. You're gonna extend that leg out, nice good straight position. You're gonna open that hip, close the hip, bring your foot back in. All right, out, open, close. So we want to be able to open that hip. Keep that upper body facing the floor, okay? All right, so let's grab some dumbbells. Oh, I forgot to mention, make sure you have your water, your mat. Take a drink of water every time we have our 30-second break between rounds. All right, let's do it. Okay.
I thought that was it, sorry.
All right.
Let's do it.
So we're gonna go in 30 seconds. Just want to point out, you don't need weights for this, but you can just do body weight. Always be modifying. Okay? So don't want anyone getting hurt. Make sure you are feeling good. So again, the limitation on this is going to be what you can curl with if you are doing weights. So make sure you've got weights that you can curl with. Okay, here we go. Feet parallel in 2, 1. Here we go. We'll deadlift. We're just doing deadlifts for 20 seconds. Just warm up that body. Keep that stomach tight as you lower the bags on the floor, right? Just getting good warm up. 2. Okay, add in a row. Give me a row. Push through. Give me a curl. Back down. Give me a row. Give me a deadlift. Give me a curl. There you go. Right, back into that position. Keep that back straight as you do the row. Freeze that body. If you can get your back to almost parallel, all right, that works. And time. All right, we're going to skip the base turn. All right, so you're going to skip across. We'll skip across the floor. Feet back to get to the end. Pull, pull, and back again. Just getting skipping. Push through the floor. Base turn. Base turn. You got to keep that stomach nice and tight as you flip those hips. Boom, boom, right? Keep those feet parallel as you do that base turn. And time. All right, bird dog hip openers on the floor. Yeah, you're gonna extend that leg out, open that hip. We're gonna stay on that hip for 20 seconds. Open, close. Make sure you've got full weight on those both hands. All right, let's flip hips. Here we go. Other side, open. So whatever side your leg is extending to, make sure you're putting weight on that hand that is on that side. And time. Okay, you don't want to be offset so that all your weight's on one side of your body. Little break, a 30-second break. Okay, 15 seconds. Music is doing some funky things. But we won't let that interrupt us. Here we go. Next round. Straight deadlifts. 20 seconds before we go into our rows and curls. Good deadlifts. All right, working on hips, glutes. All right, let's add in the row and the curl. In a row, give me a curl. Remember, modify where you have to, right? If you have any other ailments, stick with the curl, with the deadlift. $15 to go. Keep it up. One more each. And time. All right, we're going to skip the base turns. Remember, just push across, push across, push across, push across, base turn. Push through the floor, push through the floor. Stomp, 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 stomp. Push, 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 push. Really brace that stomach as you turn those hips. And time. And we're going to go to bird dog, hip openers. Here we go. Extend, open. Open. And switch it, switch hips, switch legs. Really turn that hip and open it. Keep all that weight on that knee and those two hands. Try to stay even on them. And time. Good. All right, 30-second break. Get yourself some water. Warm up. About 10 seconds. Let's finish off this set now. Finish it up. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. just a good straight back, right? Think you've got a broom handle going from your tailbone to the back of your head. And as you drop, that broom stick needs to be against your spine the whole time. And let's add the row. Have that row at the bottom of the deadlift. Stand and curl. You're gonna do a little isometric hold when you do that row, right? Because you've got to hold that position so you can create a platform from which to row, right? 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, we're going skips, base turns. Up. Remember, trailing leg pushes you. Keep that twist with firm tummy. You gotta really hold it when you make that rotation with the hips. And time. All right, bird dog, hip openers. All right, this is where we stretch it out. We get that separation, right? Open, close. Remember, try to keep that spine nice and flat. All right, let's switch legs. Open. Close. Keep looking right at the floor. Don't want your neck to bend. Be nice and straight. Cervical spine in alignment and time. All right. First round is in the books. Good. So, hips. Let's check that box. Okay. All right. So what we do is we do a little upper body for the strength. So we're going to do a half kneel diagonal press. So you're going to be in a half kneel position, and we will take a dumbbell. All right, we're going to hold it by our holster. All right, I've done this a lot. I find this to be such a great exercise. Half kneel position, keeping the glutes squeezing, and we're pressing across. All right, pause at your sternum. Press to the side, bring it back to the sternum, back to your holster. Okay. Any wonkiness in your shoulders, right? I would just do mobility. I'd just do your hands. Just see what kind of range of motion you can do. Is there pain, right? Is there pain? Where is that pain? You're gonna back off from it. We want to try to work on rotation. Okay. Add a weight to it, adds more strength, right? Okay, 30 seconds on each side. Then we're gonna do a backwards, forwards lunge. So it's sort of like a tick-tock. You're gonna go forward, right leg backwards, right? So you're just using that left leg as your standing leg, right leg is the pivot leg, right? So it's moving. We'll do that for 20 seconds, then we'll flip. Then the left leg, right leg. So you're always standing on that base leg. Okay, we'll do that 20-20. Then we're gonna do a single leg glute bridge. So we do it on the floor, right? You're gonna clasp one knee and you're gonna drive that hip up and back down. Drive that hip up, back down. If that's too difficult for you, right, we go double leg glute bridge. Okay? All right. Let's do it. Let's find, again, you're gonna find a dumbbell that works for you, a weight that works for you. Let's go. And off we go. Grab that dumbbell to the sternum, across, back to the sternum, and lower. Right? Now, as we're doing this, we're in a half kneel position, right? Which is a little less stable. So we want to keep that glute squeezing, right? That is attached to the knee that's on the floor, right? Keep that glute on. And let's switch sides. Okay, switch knees. Pause at the sternum, across, pause at the sternum. It's the stop sign. Stop sign is at the sternum. The California rolls. Right, sternum, press away. Find that angle. And time. Forward, backward. All right, I'm gonna hold plant with my left leg. I'm gonna go out with my right. Come back, tap, right to the back. Tap, tap. Find your balance, find that balance. And let's switch legs. Okay, you're gonna step out with the left, then tap next to your right, and then back. Work your balance, work your strength. And time. And we're going single leg glute bridge. Here we go. Grab one knee, I don't care which one it is. Up and then down. Up and down. Gotta drive up through your heel until your butt just doesn't squeeze anymore. And switch legs. Gotta activate those glutes. Work them when we can. 3, 2, 1, and time. All right. Set one complete. All right, got a little breather. Take it. Engage with it, take some water. We go in about 5 seconds. And here we go. Squeeze that glute. So you're in a nice diagonal, right? Up to the sternum, straight across. Rotate those shoulders. And let's switch legs, switch directions. Keep the glute on. Good. 5 seconds. And time. All right. Step back. Reverse lunge, forward lunge. On the same leg. All right, just working on your depth, balance. And let's switch legs now. You need a counter, right? Little assistance, that works. I just get you into that position. All right, and time. All right, glute bridges on the floor. Hold that knee. Remember, you're either going unilateral, right, like this,
or bilateral, which is doing glute bridges with 2 feet, right? Work with what you got. All right, flip legs, 20 seconds to go. Really squeeze. Elevate that hip by pushing that heel through the floor. Squeeze the butt, don't arch your back. And time. All right, 30 seconds rest. Take a drink. Enjoy. All right. All right. 5 seconds. We go diagonal lifts again. Last round. In that position, set yourself up. Here we go. Keep that glute squeezing. Good stability now. Working that pattern. Working the pattern now. And let's flip it over. Let's get the other side. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, let's go with our good forward, backwards now. Step, lunge, tap, reverse lunge. Find that balance. Good body weight exercise. And let's flip legs. Here we go, other leg now. Step forward with the other leg. Step back with that leg. And time. Glute bridges. All right, let's finish that activation with those glutes now. You gotta get them to fire. You gotta get them to fire. Wake them up. Big muscle. All right, make it work for you. And flip legs. Here we go. Five seconds. 2, 1, and time. Put it on. All right. We're halfway through. All right, we're going to go back. For our strength portion, we're going to go back to our legs. We're going to do a little curtsy to lateral lunge. We're gonna do it where our weight is up by our sternum. So one dumbbell, any kind of weight right here. Right, so we're gonna do a curtsy to lateral lunge. So curtsy is where we basically do a curtsy. Bring that leg behind you, square up those hips, lower, come out of the curtsy, step into that lateral lunge, and then repeat, okay? 30 seconds to one side, 30 to the other. You don't need weight here, right? You can put your hands on your hips, put your hands on your shoulders, right? A lot of ways to do it. So if you want to do body weight, excellent. If you want to get a little weight, kind of work that extra stress, feel free to do it. Then we're going to go into a very dynamic RDL to a sprinter switch. So again, there are some modifications. So RDL, that's where we slide the foot back, balance on one leg, right? And then you're going to, from this position, you're gonna bring that foot up and then switch, right back into that position. Now, if that is just an impossibility, right? Just stay in that sprinter position, bring that foot down, do your RDL, come up and try to balance. And when you're on one leg, you want to really squeeze this butt and bring that knee to your hip. Okay, and then lower, go in. Okay, work on that balance. So again, 20 seconds on each side. And then we're going into soccer swings. So soccer swings, I'd like you to get a wedge or something to put between your knees, right? You can put your hands out into a T, and we're just gonna rock those knees back and forth, bracing the tummy, and just trying to get at some radius, okay, with the knees. Bring those knees in. I want you to work those adductors while you are working your stomach. All right. All right, so let's do this. All right, a lot of modifications, a lot of things to think of. Curtsy to lateral lunge. Remember, it can be body weight or with a dumbbell. All right, so we go in 3, 2, and 1. So it's curtsy, little curtsy, square up, and then step into a lateral lunge. Remember, this can be a body weight or with weight. And let's go to the other side. And have the weight up, this goblet position. It will force you to keep your core engaged. Might be harder, but it will cause a better technique in the squat. And time. Okay, we want RDL to sprinter switch. Figure it out. Here we go. Here we go. RDL up and switch. Boop. And then back into that. Remember, if you can't do that switch effectively, just work on the RDL. And let's switch legs. And time. Soccer swings. Here we go. Wedge. Like a T. And rotate those knees. You can go from 10 to 2. Keep bracing and keep squeezing. You're not as concerned with how much you rotate, but how much you're squeezing. Keep that firm pressure between that object. 2, 1, and time. All right. All right. Found one down, 2 rounds to go. Let's get some water. All right. We got 10 seconds. We got 5. Here we go. 2, 1, and off we go. Started out right. Started out right. Nice and controlled. And let's go to the other side. Time. RDLs. Hands palms out. Good RDL. Bend leg. Come on. Switch. Put that foot back down. Repeat. Drive. Switch. Down. And switch legs. And time. Soccer swings. Remember, squeeze those knees. Establish the knee squeeze first. Then as you rotate, you got to maintain it. Keep bracing as you breathe. 10 seconds. 2, 1, and time. All right. Okay. All right. Last round with curtsy to laterals. Again, work on your depth. Not concerned about reps. Just think about good depth, good quality execution. Here we go. And let's go to the other side. And time. Good RDLs now. 5. And switch legs. And time. Here we go. Here we go. Squeeze that object. Keep squeezing. Keep that lower back into the ground when it can be. Right, it's going to lift a little as you go farther and farther to one side. Keep as much seal movement as you can. Keep bracing, keep squeezing those knees together. And time. Oh. Whew. Excellent. Okay. Coming to the last circuit here before we hit our finisher. Okay, again, we're working on our core. So we're going stabilizers. So that means side plank. And remember, there's many variations on the side plank. There's just both knees. And there's one leg out. Then there's one leg up, or there's two legs extended, right? We can do multiple variations. You got to decide which one is best for you. And then you're going to hold an object, right? It can be a foam roller. It can be a weight. Hold for 30 seconds, okay? Each side. Then we're going to stand up. Let me get that heart rate going with some predator jacks. All right, little predator jacks. And then finish it off with dead bugs. Where we're on the floor and we're alternating opposite sides. Right? And notice how one hand and one knee is always up. Okay? Keep that lower back sealed to the floor. All right? Okay. So let's find a dumbbell, find a weight, a soup can, whatever. Whatever you like. I'm going to go over. Again, just want to stabilize that shoulder. Okay. And again, you don't have to do anything. Just make sure you elevate that hip off the ground. Okay. We will go in about 5. Get ready. And elevate. Elevated. Right. Keep that object, whatever it is, balance. It can be a tennis ball. It can be anything. Just something to distract you. Nice. Keep that stabilizer. Lock everything into the sockets. 2, 1. Let's flip it over. Other side. Other side now. Remember, you are. One side is a little more defective, right? Well, then just work the other side. Well, get less than 10. Keep that foot up. 2, 1, and time. All right. We're going predator jacks. We're up. Start out easy, right? Just start out easy. Come on, drop. And into the jumping jack. Get that heart rate going. Good squats, good squats. Back is straight, right? Butt back. No hunching. I want to see the logo of your chest. Squat. Let's see 5. And time. All right, we're going dead bugs. All right. So these are perpendicular arms and extend opposite limbs. Alternate. Keep that lower back really steel to the floor. Good strong core. Good length with the arms and shoulders, and time. All right. You just stay on the floor. All right. Obviously, the 2 out of 3 of these exercises are working our core. So concentrate. All right. These are effective. It's just going to make you feel so much better in the long run. Here we go. Ready and up. All right. Keep that hip off the floor. You're driving that knee into it, into the floor. You're going to keep that. Well, what I'm doing, I'm keeping one leg parallel to my body. Star, half a star with leg cut off. And 3, 2, and 1. Flip it over. We're up. Put it up there, 5 seconds. 2, 1, and time. All right, predator jacks. All right, we're gonna get the heart rate up. Stay with me now, okay? But lowering, going into your heels, drive up off the balls of your feet. Try and catch yourself. Stay fluid. Bouncing on a trampoline. Here we go, 5 seconds, come on. 2, 1, and time. Woo, dead bugs. All right, keep the flow now. Think about staying long as I extend my heel, reach like I'm doing the backstroke. I want to get as much length as I can. Keep that lower back from arching. Less than 10, come on. 2, 1, and time. All right. Coming into our last set here. Got 30 seconds rest. Really want to get into this side plank, which really squeeze that oblique. Keep that body up and nice and steady. Good hold, good isometric hold. All right, working on that stamina, endurance. There we go. And we are up. All right. Breathe. Hold that position. Feel that oblique. Feel that hip driving, suspending you in that other leg. If you're doing what I'm doing, just keeping that leg up. Less than 10. Come on now. In 2, 1, and let's flip it. Oh, yeah. Come on. 10 seconds. Two, 1, and time. All right. Finish. All right, predator jacks. Here we go. Find your rhythm. Find your breath. Two, 1, and time. All right. Let's finish off with dead bugs. Nice and methodical. Here we go. Remember, opposite limbs extend. The other ones have to freeze. Five seconds. 2, 1, and time. All right. We are going into our finisher, which is going to be 2 exercises. We want to clear the floor with because we're gonna use it. First exercise is gonna be a double press. So you're gonna grab a dumbbell, right? And you're going to, I'm just gonna use this demonstration. So double press, you're just gonna hold it like you have a dumbbell on either side. It's like you're gonna lower to the floor and then you're gonna stand and press. So you're bending up, over. Okay, 20 seconds. And then 25 seconds of side to side with a touch. All right, okay? That will go for 25 seconds. So it's a 45-second round. Okay, we'll do it on the minute. Okay, so we're gonna give you a few seconds to transition. Okay, I'm going to end on this plate here. All right, so here we go. Let's go. And off to the races. Just think like you're picking an object off the ground. If you can't go overhead, just bring it to your stomach, right? One more. And we're gonna go side to side. Ready? And touch that cone. Side to side. Touch that cone. Side to side, side to side. Remember, push with that trailing leg. Get that front leg out. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, gonna do about 10 seconds. Let's get going here. In 2, 1, here we go. Keep that back straight, keep your hips back. Stand, use your hips and legs. One more. Same time. There we go. Get ready. Go. Touch it, touch it. Get down. Three, 2, 1, and time. All right, last one. All right. We go in 3, 2, 1, and go. And time. All right. Here we go. Ready? Go. This is it. All right, let's air it out here. Air it out. Good. Reaches. Nice and push. Stay fast laterally. Stay fast. Come on. And 3, 2, 1, and time. Great work today. 60-minute in the garage. Thank you, everybody. Woo! Great work as always. We'll see you on Wednesday.
Hey,